need to talk about something that I almost didn't survive. A few years ago, I quit my job in the hospital to go full-time in my online business. I was selling my digital products, my Notion templates, my coaching programs, and everything was working. I made more money than I've ever made in my entire life. I traveled to 5 countries in a year. I bought my dream car. I moved to the coast, and I was living my best life. I had everything that I used to write in my journals. And then slowly I started to sabotage it all, and I nearly burned it all down. That was not because of AI or because the algorithm or because of the high taxes. It was because I got lost in confusion. I stopped feeling excited about my own business, so that led me to stop marketing it. Now, here's what most people in this space will tell you to do. They will just tell you to keep posting, to stay consistent, and use their viral framework, and something will eventually click. I'm here to tell you something different, because confusion is not a phase that you wait out, because it's actively stealing from you. Every single day that you stay on this state of feeling lost and confused, that takes you further and further away from the freedom that you desire. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things. Number 1 is a 2025 study that was done that proves how AI is not saving you time, but is actually making you procrastinate more. 2, the psychological effect that's making you feel productive when you are actually completely stuck. Finally, the real cost of confusion that no one is talking about, and if you don't do anything about it, that will lead you to eventually give up on your dream. By the end of this video, you know exactly what's at stake and what to do about it. I'll start with the part that genuinely shocked me, because it explained so much what was happening to me, and it might be happening to you right now, which is how AI is making you procrastinate more. A study was published in 2025 analyzing the impact that AI dependence had on university students, and the researchers tracked students that were using AI like ChatGPT, Claude, all of them, and measured how that affected their work. You would expect that it helped them learn faster, save more time, be more efficient, right? But the reality was the complete opposite. The more students used AI, the more they procrastinated. And I'll say again, because when I was reading this study, I actually read it twice. So people that are using AI the most were the ones procrastinating the most. And that not only applies to university students, but also to creative business owners just like you. You sit down to write your email, your sales page, your YouTube script, but instead of starting writing from your own ideas, you open Claude, you will spend 40 minutes prompting it, rewriting it, asking it again, and refining it. You walk away with something that is generic, that doesn't even sound authentic, and that's when self-doubt creeps in, and you end up not even posting that content. And you know that that's not going to help you build that freedom that you can't stop thinking about. And I know, because I was doing this too. I was going to Claude and asking, what product should I sell next? What should I focus on? And even though it feels like you are being productive, it's just fake productivity. It's not taking you anywhere. I genuinely thought that I was being productive and efficient, that I was making some progress. I was actually outsourcing these tiny decisions in my business, and that was slowly taking away from my voice, from my values, and from my purpose in the business, which is why I started it. And this is why this is so important to you if you are a creative business owner, because AI now feels like a crystal ball you can ask and get everything you want. It feels like clarity, but it's just procrastination with better marketing. And if you are feeling already confused on what you should sell, what you should focus on, what your niche should be, AI is not going to fix that. It will bury it deeper. Okay, quick pause, because if you've been looking for a digital product to sell, but you just asking ChatGPT and that's making you more confused, let me tell you what I do instead. I use Everbee market research to validate all my ideas before I even start making them. I've been using it for years, and that's what I recommend to all my students inside the Passive Income Academy. And now they just launched a new feature that makes this market research process even easier. Last month, I bought a 3D printer and I started printing little projects. I printed some items for my desk, some things to organize my bathroom, and a lot of little things that I wanted to improve in my life and organize things. It's really fun. And I started thinking about maybe opening a new Etsy shop with my physical products, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to be selling yet. So I'm using Everbee market research to find products. And right now they just launched a new feature which allows you to go search for the product that you might be thinking about selling. You can now filter by bestsellers and for what's popular right now across any niche and product you are curious about. So that helps you see the products that are actually making sales, and in standing out in the market, so you can analyze it, make it better, and make your own version of it. And that helps you make decisions based on real data. So if you want to try Everbee, I'll leave the link in the description for you. I also want to take the opportunity to thank Everbee for kindly sponsoring this video, so that allows me to keep creating and making videos like that for you. There's a specific psychological effect that researchers identified, and the second you understand this, you cannot unsee it, because I see it in my life pretty much every week and I'm still working on it, but you need to know exactly what it is. The researchers call this the false sense of readiness. When you lean on AI to get things done, you feel like you are in control and you feel like basically 50% of that task is already handled, and your brain gets a little hit of comfort and you feel prepared, you feel in control, and you feel like it's not going to take that long. So you start delaying that task because you think like, okay, I've got AI, so I can do this later, it will be quick. But that confidence is a lie. That work still needs doing, and it will take more work than you think it will. And now you have less time, more pressure, and the part that hurts the most is that you start losing the confidence in yourself to get things done from you with your thinking. And the less you use that creative thinking, that analysis, that creativity, the weaker it gets. So if you wake up, you start scrolling, you start asking Claude for a business strategy, and you get a generic answer back, and it feels like you have a plan, but then you do nothing about it. And day after day, the months are passing and you feel like you are not making any progress because you haven't launched the new product, you haven't started the coaching program, you haven't got the client, and it feels like you are just busy but not getting the results that you deserve with your work. That's exactly what this false sense of readiness is. And it's the most dangerous kind of procrastination because it feels like productivity. Every time you outsource your thinking, you weaken that self-trust. You stop believing that you have something original to say. You stop trusting your own ideas. You start thinking, maybe I'm not that good and AI is going to do something better. He has better ideas than me, which is not always true. And once that self-doubt creeps in, it starts growing and growing in your mind until it's completely running your business and you feel completely unaligned with everything and you want to burn it all down. But even this is not the worst of all, because the cost of being on that stage of confusion is even higher. And it's something much more deeper than just time and money. And yes, that confusion will make you spend money on things that you don't need, hoping that will finally solve your problem. It will make you waste time looking for things and searching for things that are not going to help you. But most of all, it will make you lose your purpose. It will take your peace away. But the real cost of confusion is actually your identity, your purpose, and the peace that you lose in this process. You lose that sense of who you are and what you are here to do. And I want you to hear this because confusion is not neutral. When you are stuck and you keep repeating that you are lost, that you are confused, that you are overwhelmed, something else is winning, and it's not God and it's not you. So you've got to change that. And eventually everything that I had built to create that freedom for myself was slipping through my fingers because I was lost in that confusion and I didn't know how to get out of it, and I was looking in all the wrong places, and luckily I got out before it was too late. The turning point for me came when my husband handed me this. I don't know if you can see, my first Bible ever. I never had a Bible, so my husband gave me my first one. Look how cute this one is. And I remember he just told me that the answers that I wanted, anything that I wanted to know, it would be in here. And that was the beginning of my conversion process and going back to the church. And by the way, if you are not on the Freedom Club newsletter, I shared with you the news that I just got married in the church, in the Catholic church. After 7 years, just had a civil wedding. So we decided to do our Catholic wedding and it was beautiful. If you were on my newsletter, you saw the pictures of my wedding, the honeymoon and everything. So if you want to join the newsletter, I'll leave the link below for you as well. For the first time in years, I'm having God at the center of everything in my life and in my business, and to solve everything in my life, that's what I use now. I pray the rosary, I ask for guidance, I ask for divine guidance, and I wait and I trust. That's how I'll solve all of my problems going forward. Because once I stopped trying to be my own God and rely on my own understanding, I just felt much more peace. And even though I don't have everything figured out, I don't know where my business is going to be 3 years from now, I placed everything in God's hands, and I know it will take me where I meant to go. And that's when I really understood the real cost of staying confused. It costs you your identity, it costs you your purpose, it costs you the version of you that God made you to be and the impact you could have in this world. We talked about that fake sense of readiness, that fake productivity, and how staying on this state of confusion can make you lose your identity and your peace. If you used to feel excited about your business and now you just feel tired and feel like giving up, I need you to hear this. You are not incompetent. You are just confused, and confusion is 100% fixable, but it does not fix itself. So you have to make a decision, you have to be brave and do the work. By the way, if you want a head start, I put together a free worksheet called the Anti-Vision. This is the exactly exercise that I use to pull myself out of confusion. You start with what you absolutely don't want in your life in the future, because fear is the strongest motivator that will get you to move. I'll leave the link in the description for you. And if you want to start your digital product business, but you don't know how to get started, I made a video showing exactly what I would do if I had to start again in 2026. So you can go ahead and watch this video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.